Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 125 of This Week at Shrouded. I'm your host, Dave Greener. Today we got Mr. Wrecked with us, straight from somewhere. I forget.
Okay, great.
I don't actually forget. I just didn't want to dox you on the podcast. Anyway.
Arizona's a big state. It's fine.
All right. I was just making sure. All right, we're good. See, I don't even like telling people I'm from Canada because they'll find me. Anyway, we're going to talk about TWID today, some Destiny, some localization, something or other, the epic raid, and then the power delta changes in the portal. Did you guys like being strong? No, I did too, but no, it's over. It's done. Big Sag. Anyway, it's all good. Let's get right into it because Rec mentioned in the pre-show that there's something that I don't know anything about. So I'm going to let you start with whatever you were talking about earlier.
All right, so for the past week, players in Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and some other locations.
Hold on, talk closer to your mic.
For the past week, players in Russia, Belarus. All right, I'm going to stop that. Players in Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and a couple of other countries in the CIS region have started getting Tapir error codes. Can't log into the game. Turns out, or what is being theorized is that Destiny hasn't said anything about it, but what is being theorized is that Bungie has blocked those regions from being able to log into the game because of some U.S. government policies that makes it difficult or illegal in some cases to offer certain services to those countries right now for U.S. companies. So anyway, this is along the lines of back in 2022, they were suspending Destiny 2 sales in Russia and Belarus related to Ukraine, but it's spread out a little bit more. And it's not just countries that are involved with that stuff, but we've got countries that are being included in this are Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Moldova, stuff like that, Turkmenistan, players in Iran having the same stuff. So it looked like Destiny shop services to these regions.
Okay, entirely. So I did hear about that. I didn't realize it was a U.S. law. I thought some law showed up in those countries for some reason. Like I only saw like a quick message of it. That's okay, and they haven't addressed it yet.
Bungie hasn't made a comment on it, but players in those areas that have like a VPN, they've been able to get around being locked out if they start the game with a VPN.
Yeah,
they're fine to get in, and they don't have to keep the VPN running. Like once they're in the game, they're good if they turn the VPN off.
You're cutting out again.
I am eating.
Okay.
And purposefully staying away from the mic while I'm doing it.
Okay. Stop eating.
Because I know how much you love hearing them.
Oh, I fucking hate it, man. It's gross. Everyone else does too. The whole world does. Okay. So yeah, I guess I did hear about that a little. Stop it. Do it on purpose. I did hear about that a little bit, but that's it.
So anyway, it started in the last week or so, and it's to the point that things has been giving people refunds on the game, even though they've had the game forever.
Why would you give people refunds? I could understand maybe giving a Edge of Fate refund, but not like Destiny.
I mean, it is Edge of Fate. It's Edge of Fate that they're refunding.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
But even if they were like the deluxe ones, the whole year, they're refundable. So
Shit, I should tell
Anyway.
them I live in Russia. Maybe they'll give me back my money. I'm just kidding. I love Destiny. It's my favorite game.
Say it with your chest, Reener.
No. I actually do like Destiny a lot. And I really like Edge of Fate. I feel like I'm in the minority in this one, but lately. But yeah. Anyway, we've talked about that quite a few times. Better than Mass Effect? No, not even fucking close. Not even the worst Mass Effect game is. Destiny's not even better than the worst Mass Effect game. So.
I presume you're referring to Andromeda.
Yeah, I am referring to Andromeda. But I have weird taste anyway. People freak out when I tell them that my favorite Mass Effect game is not Mass Effect 2. And people are like, what? It's so good, though. What do you mean? I don't know. Anyway, that's besides the point. We don't need to keep talking about it. Well, that sucks for the people in those regions, but, I mean, can't break the law.
Yeah.
You know?
Indeed.
I feel like it's so weird. I hate the world right now. It's wild. It's wild. I'm just gonna keep playing video games and sit in my little corner in Canada and shut my mouth. Cause I don't know. I like it here. It's quiet. All right, so we got a TWID today too. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. We can start talking about it. Woo! All right, there is just a bunch of epic Raid Desert Perpetual stuff in here. Stuff that we all knew already. In most cases, you know. All right, contest mode has improved loot. Look at that. There you go. Tier 5 says. Featured gear and seasonal mods. Says when we announced our plans were to allow the bonuses from featured gear and seasonal mods during contest mode. After further consideration, we have disabled the weapon damage and damage resistant bonuses. All right, so that means you can use whatever you want without fear of featured being forced to use the featured gear. Yep. Banned gear list is Bastion, 1-2 Punch. That's not gear. That's a perk. Haliatus. Is that how you say it?
Haliatus.
Mm-hmm. Haliatus. Legendary rocket launcher. Lightweight legendary swords. Wait, they didn't fix that?
They did fix it. Asterisk. A lightweight sword with a jump attack is still doing around 1,200 damage per swing, which is way more than any other heavy weapon.
Yeah, but it's not doing 40k anymore.
It doesn't matter. It's still with the jump swing macro that a lot of people are using. You can still pump out hella damage using it.
All right. And Ergo Sum, all banned. There might be stuff added to that.
So let's talk about these. Haliatus is using Haliatus with somebody using Gallowhorn.
Mm-hmm.
It's top DPS in the game right now.
Okay.
Because Haliatus has a perk called Bray Legacy that gives you energy, gives you ability energy on hit to your ability that's closest to being fully charged.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of energy you get scales with the amount of damage being done. This weapon appears on all of the weapons in Vesper's host, but now this rocket launcher as well. And this rocket launcher with cluster bomb will basically refill a grenade with a single shot because of how many hits it gets. So you're able to pump out a massive amount of damage. It's strand, so you can also spawn thread lanes off getting hits. And it allows you to just basically rocket grenade, rocket grenade, rocket grenade, rocket grenade, rocket grenade, until you're all completely out of ammo. At which point you switch to mint retrograde, and basically finish up your damage. Almost every boss in Desert Perpetual right now at -30 can be one phased by that combo. So that's probably why it's been nuked. The Bastion exotic fusion rifle being cut causes some, and 1-2 punch perk being played around with causes some really big. It's the big nerf for all the grapple builds. So all your grapple melee builds just got fucked by that.
Well, let's be fair. That's too strong. I've just been happy that they left it in the game because it's fun as fuck to use. But,
so one other thing you need to consider as part of this list, their new not swap is way more of a big deal than we initially thought.
Ooh, I have seen some stuff on the net about even changing stat numbers is not swapping people.
That's correct, and Bungie has confirmed that's intentional. So you can't keep the same armor on, but swap your stat mods. Because if you do, it immediately triggers not swap, which means you lose all your ability energy, you can lose your ammo on the ground, you can lose your orbs on the ground.
They okay. They don't like weapon. They don't like swapping. They don't want that as part of the game. It's probably too hard to balance for.
Maybe.
Well, it would be, right? You want things to be difficult for people. So you balance all your bosses' health and all that stuff to the normal humans, and then you have the 1% of Destiny players that are efficient at not swap. I know it's not hard. I know it's not hard, but people
weapon swaps are part of the skill set of being good at the game. I know a lot of people are like, nah, shouldn't have to do that. It's not skillful or whatever, but I think it is.
Bungie just confirmed it, though. They don't want that to be part of the skill gap. Like, they removed it before because it was, had issues or whatever, and they didn't like it. But this is just like basically, so you can't do anything without losing your shit. So, and I get the concept. That's swapping. People who are swapping, to builds that have a lot more super energy, or builds that have a lot more melee energy, and then switch to something else for different points in the. I think that's cool, and I like that too. And I've gotten a lot more used to swapping things, but it looks like Bungie doesn't want it to be considered for stuff like this at all, completely.
Well, a lot of very seasoned raid racers pretty irritated about it. I watched Sweatsicle really crash out over it the other day.
Bro, Sweat has hated Destiny for like 4 years. I don't know why that guy even still plays.
That's how he makes his money. That's how he makes his money.
I'm sure he could switch to some other game and he would still get viewers.
Maybe. Speaking of which, I don't want to derail the show, but I had a humorous conversation with Phonic a couple days ago after the last podcast.
About what?
He got some feedback from one of the 7 members that they really enjoyed him on the show. They thought he was the best part of the show, and his little cartoon avatar guy was really cool.
Oh man, that sucks. He's probably like, "Oh man, that's so nice of you," and then just like a dagger to the heart. That's so funny.
Yeah, I found that quite amusing. Yep, it's pretty good.
Also, I want to know who doesn't think I'm the best part of the show, and I'm gonna ban them. Who was it? Snitch on them right now.
All right, chat. Who's your best host of This Week at Shrouded? Be careful, Greener might ban you. He's watching the chat right now.
I
He's
am. I'm
waiting for
staring at
somebody
it.
to
I'm
say the
just
wrong
waiting.
thing.
Snitches get stitches. Yeah. Lucky. To be fair, you're the most knowledgeable about the game, so this podcast would suck without you. So.
Oh.
Well, I would just say a bunch of dumb shit that nobody agrees with most of the time, and then you bring actual information to to the actual show. Anyway, if you ever leave or quit, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find somebody that's actually smart, or just stop doing it. We'll see. Okay. All right. So that was your list of banned stuff. Fun stuff. We got tons of emblems, obviously. There's a contest. There's a contest emblem. If you complete in the first 48 hours. Looks pretty cool. I'm not going to show you. Go look it up. Wait, I can't show you. Man, why do I force myself to do things? Just makes it harder. All right, everyone's face is covered right now, but here you go. This is the complete on contest mode emblem. Boom. This is the complete at some point in your career emblem. Boom. This is the belt if you somehow get world's first. Boom. And then there's another emblem. If you watch any Destiny 2 stream, okay, so this is any Destiny 2 stream, which we will be in the Destiny 2 category during the catastrophe stream, so you'll all be able to earn this on Saturday by watching me and not Destiny raid races. There you go. Smart. That's it.
I actually like the emblem for just watching better than the other two emblems.
Oh, you're a tentacle fan, are you?
I mean, I just think it's more interesting than the other ones.
Mm-hmm. If I were to just look at them, having no knowledge of what is actually on them, I do like the contest emblem. But I just like the strandy effects and shit. Looks cool. I don't know what the eyeballs are for. The weird eyeballs.
I think it's pretty wild that Trials is still going to be running while contest mode is going. That's the first time ever.
I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Crucible, like hardcore Crucible players, don't give a shit about PvE stuff. Let it run. It'll be a little less populated, obviously, but I mean, whatever. It's probably going to be the hardest week of the year to go flawless, because the only people that are going to be playing it are the like hardcore Crucible players that don't do PvE stuff at all, unless it's for a gun that's good in PvP. Wild story. Okay, you can watch the raid race if you want to on the Evan F 1997 and CB Gray pre-show. If you speak other languages, there's a bunch of other people you can watch. French is Wise Thug and Merge. What is DE? Anyone know? DE? Is it Dutch? Okay, good story. German. Nexus Gaming and LA Nelt Rain. Italian as Masio, and Spanish is Decree. They're all covering 4 hours of the show, which is from launch to 4 hours later. And the pre-show and full raid coverage is happening from 10:45 Pacific to 6 Pacific. No, sorry. I said 10:45 Pacific. 6:45 Pacific to 6 p.m. Pacific. So Eastern time is 9:45 to 9 p.m. 9:45 a.m. to 9 p.m. Alrighty, reminder, there's a bunch of rules if you're going for it. There is a contact form in the TWID if you want to be considered for being on the main stream. There's an overlay that you can use from Bungie. You got to download it. There's specific rules about where your stuff can be. Looks like they're blocking out the buff location or the debuff location. Something up top. What's normally up top up there?
Health bars and some status effects.
Aren't health bars at the bottom of the page? Am I drunk?
Be up the top or the bottom.
Oh, okay. And then you can have your camera or chat in one space, and it's the bottom right corner. So people are gonna have to switch around their shit. Okay, next I guess on here is if you complete this raid, you unlock the ability to buy stuff. Oh my god. This stuff's already from Desert Perpetual, I believe, if I'm not crazy. But the ring might be new?
I don't think I've seen the ring, but the jacket, the pins, and the
Yeah, that's all.
are existing stuff.
Yeah. Maybe the ring's new. What's with all this 3 stuff? There was 3 eyes in the emblem. There's 3 gems in the ring.
There's 3 eyes on the boss. Pretty sure.
Isn't there like 20?
No.
Oh. All right. I thought they all rotate around. But yeah, I guess it is 3 beside each other when it gets to where it's going. Okay, they're fixing... Well, they're going to try to make raid loot better. That's the next part on the TWID. Number of feats 0 to 2 is tier 4, 3 to 5 is tier 5. So people are complaining, you're doing feats, not getting good stuff. There you go. Now, the 1 raid in the game is worth to do for gear rolls. Awesome. You get pretty good bonus gear. Bonus if you're low level. Like if you're not too far into the power grind yet, like +7s, +6s, +5s, all the way up to 300. And then it keeps going down to 432 as you move forward. I think that's interesting. Good. It's like a catch-up mechanic almost. In addition to the new weekly bonus incentives, we're improving all gear drops from Desert Perpetual, starting with the release of the Epic Raid. All gear from the Desert Perpetual drop at Tier 3, with increasing upgrade based on the number of active feats. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, and you get spoils. Let's go. Let's say this upgraded gear will have a chance of... Okay, so you can actually still get Tier 4 and Tier 5 with 0 feats. It's just low to rare. And then it just increases as you go. 4 feats is high to medium, and then 5 feats is guaranteed tier 5.
Yep.
Cool. No. Don't care about any of this. Okay, here we go. All right, they're trying to speed up the power climb. We'll see. Basically, these are just numbers that are going up 1 in almost every instance, right? So you could go through each of them, but your normal range, when you're between 10 and 100, your 4s are going to drop at 5s now, your 5s are going to drop at 6s now, and your 6s are going to drop at 7s. Advanced 3 to 4s, 4 to 5s, 5 to 6. The one that people are most interested about probably is... the ultimate tier or diamond model. Anyway, fit 500 to 550. So B plus is actually jumping you up 2 points. Before it was -1. It's going to +1. A's were +1. They're taking you to +2. And then I guess A plus. What are the asterisks? A plus grade is only available from 450 to 550. Oh, okay. Who the fuck cares? All right. Anyway,
Well,
it's also going for well. That's dumb though. Like you get
you don't need an A plus, right? That's what the chart is showing you. You just need an A.
well.
Max out.
Yeah. Why not give us +3s?
I don't know, man. That'd be too fast.
Okay, they can't go from 0 to 100 in one expansion. They must stop this. Okay, give us +3s. Okay, in Ultimate. That's hard content, especially now that you're not letting us over level. We'll get to that in a minute, chat. Like, that's gonna be +30 content, real +30 or -30. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but anyway. Bonus engrams and scored rewards. I don't know what this is. Speaking of improving and climb, no matter the difficulty of your power level, bonus engrams, yes, the green ones you see in the portal, will give scored rewards and update 9151. What that means is
they're dropping at power rather than being bonuses, being actual power bonuses.
What?
Yeah, what happens right now once you get that. That's what I get right now. Like if I have something that's got like 3 bonus drops.
Yeah.
When I was doing Iron Banner, like those bonus drops, they're at power. They're not power increase.
Okay, so they're gonna follow this chart, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. What it looks like, which is good. That's what it should have
That is
been
good.
the whole time.
Yes, it should have been. I agree. I didn't realize it wasn't. That's terrible. I don't pay enough attention on what's dropping because I just get so much stuff that's plus gear right now because
you're still a kindergarten. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm only like 370 now. Wild chat.
All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this meat and potatoes.
Yeah, here we go. New portal difficulty tuning. Basically, what you need to know, and the main concept of this is you cannot power level anymore, and the little perks or disadvantages that you add just are the ability now, or whatever. I don't know how to phrase it. I guess, but
they increase your reward modifier.
Yeah, no, that's all they do. So they don't change the power cap. So that's done. So normal difficulty is 0, advanced -10, expert -15, master -20, grandmaster -25, ultimate -30. These are delta caps now. You cannot over level, so this content, like the grandmaster and ultimate stuff, is actually going to be harder than it was before. I still think Grandmasters and maybe even Ultimates will probably be easier than they were during the final shape because I don't know if I'm crazy, but I've, not just because of the jump sword, but I have felt stronger in general, just during Edge of Fate, since Edge of Fate dropped, but we'll see. I haven't done a lot of Grandmaster or Ultimate stuff. So
well, I have.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, difficulty across the board is flat.
Yes.
However difficult something was at normal is the same difficulty it is at advanced, which is the same at expert, is the same at master, is the same as grandmaster, is the same as ultimate.
Yeah.
It's been flat since Edge of Fate dropped. It's not any harder. As long as you put on all your player stakes, you don't have to increase your power delta by any more than any other power level.
Yeah.
You just have to be willing to play with no radar, no starting amp, lock loadouts, no HUD, brawn. As long as you're willing to play with that stuff, you don't have to do more than -20 of power delta.
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
Anyway, the point is now
you
don't. Or now you have to play it the old way, technically.
Now they're making it actually difficult, which is going to ultimately mean turn on lock loadouts, turn on no radar, turn on no HUD, turn on brawn, turn on no starting ammo, turn on the minimum amount of negative modifiers. Congratulations. You're doing stuff exactly the same, only now you've got an enforced 30 power delta. So everybody that complains that there's no point to power and that there's no increase in difficulty, nobody's earning their loot, well, I hope this is what you wanted.
Wee. Okay, so matchmaking and quick play improvements. They're doing it for expert, master, grandmaster, ultimate. I guess not for normal and advanced. I don't know.
Yeah.
Was experts cap wrong?
I don't know if it was wrong, but they always had an actual power delta with the
Yeah.
pre-selected modifiers.
Oh, it just says here expert difficulty fixed power -15, and then everything else just says master -20, -25, -30. I don't really know. It's okay.
They're still gonna select a bunch of bullshit modifiers for these things. They're still not gonna be.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's still going to do them except for solo players who aren't part of a clan. Go join the SGC today. You know. But whatever.
Conquests retain their difficulty tuning. This one is different because expert is -20, master is -30, grandmaster is -40, and ultimate is -50. -50. That's a lot of minuses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that one bit.
There's no reason to do it unless you want the associated seal.
Yeah. Isn't that Conqueror?
I mean, my Conqueror's already gilded.
That didn't answer my question.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Okay.
But
Great. Super fantastical. Can't wait. I
the best
can't
part
wait.
is there's no better gear out of doing it. Smile.
It's not about the gear, it's about the seal and the guild.
Yeah. Okay.
Yup. Okay. All right, let's move on. Catch-up chest. Ooh. For players that are new or returning to Destiny, we have something for you too. Oh. One-time catch-up chest so you can jump right back into the game. The chest will have a set of portal gear at power level 300. What?
As well as an amount of unstable cores.
I just got to 300 like a week ago. What do you mean? Oh, well, whatever.
I wonder how many unstable cores they're going to give you. It's going to be like 100.
Yeah, 65.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. You know how many cores it takes to advance a piece of gear from level 200, which you know is the power cap, to 550?
No, I don't.
30,000 unstable cores is what it costs for one single piece of gear to bring up to that power level.
That sounds
You know
about right.
You know what the power level of most gear you're dropping currently, not because bonus drops don't work correctly, or if you were to do
200.
something like Steve or whatever, it's 300 once you breach 500. But yes,
Okay.
so those ones will only probably cost like 27,000 cores. Their core economy is fucking stupid.
I mean, to be fair, though, I'm like 370, and I have like 480,000 cores. So
You think that's a lot right now, but when you get up into the higher power levels and you want to try just one new build that doesn't use the armor you already have, that's when you will feel the pain. I guarantee you.
okay, fair enough. I can't talk on it then, apparently.
There's more to come. There's more changes coming with 9.1.5.1. I'm sure they're all going to be good and definitely aimed at players having more fun.
Yes, of course. All right,
Aaron,
what
are we
is
doing?
it?
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we playing this game for?
I enjoy it.
Is it just momentum? Is that why we're doing it?
No. I don't know. I like it when I play it. I just don't play it like as much as people like you. I think it's way more enjoyable.
Maybe.
If you're just having a good time with it.
It's not as if it's the only game I'm playing. I am playing other things, but
You should play a lot of games.
sometimes I do think to myself, why am I even playing this shit anymore? Bro, if they don't roll back their plans to reset everybody's power and renegades, I don't like to bring up theme charts as a measurement of a game's success, but like this week, let me go double check real quick what the number is right now.
Sure.
I'm not gonna look at Steam charts. I'm gonna look at the live numbers. All right. In the past hour, there have only been 56,000 players playing Destiny. That's pretty low for Destiny. We've been cruising about 100,000 for Edge of Fate, especially during prime time, which we're pretty much coming into right now. Steam players haven't PC players hasn't crossed 10,000 like in the past 2 days at all. So if they don't do some real serious rethinking about resetting the power deltas or the gear power and renegades, I can only imagine those numbers are going to go even further into the toilet. And we've had the discussion about what a game can survive on. I mean, the Division survives with like 2,000 players, so it's not as if Destiny's going to just go away. But bro, I hope they make some better fucking decisions. But then what is the grind going to be about if they do? Right? Like, I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of the power grind as it is. Like I'm almost 500 now, but that's just through like naturally playing the game. Most of that came from playing a lot of Iron Banner because I was having a good time playing Iron Banner with the homies. But there's not really, I don't have a desire to keep pushing my power level right now, and I don't want to have to do that grinding again.
Okay.
It's not fun.
That's fair.
The power grind is not fun.
Yeah, but I have never really once played just to grind power. I think that's the difference there, right? There's a lot of people who just ran right into it, and then they were playing to grind power. And I think that's why it doesn't bother me as much. I'm not saying that they're doing it wrong. I just wanted to point out, like, somebody who plays differently. Like, I played the game, I was playing Heavy Metal, I was playing Iron Banner, I was playing Arms Week, I was playing Solstice. I was just playing the game. And by, I was leveling as I was going. There's no cap that I need to be at personally to do anything. I would like to reach high enough to do all the Conqueror stuff before Renegades, but that's really my only goal. So I think that really helps me with perspective of the Portal grind, whereas opposed to somebody that's a little more, I guess, obsessed with the number or the game itself.
It's not even a number, though.
That could be really annoying for them.
I didn't grind power for the number. I grinded power to get the appropriate number of stars.
All right, tier 5s. Tier 5s
on my gear, And I don't want to have to grind a shit ton of power again in order to get gear that's going to be equal to or better than the gear I already have.
Well, let's be clear. Tier 3 and 4 weapons are good enough.
They are.
So once you have all your tier 5 armor, you should be fine. You don't need to regrind it.
It's not about need. You know that you know how looters work. The whole point of the game is to get the quote best gear. And even though I am on the record and still believe that outside of edge cases, tier 3s are good enough armor and good enough weapons to do everything in the game, still feel very powerful. The whole point is to grind out the best stuff.
Naga, I just want to address chat. We talked about this stuff earlier. It was the first thing we talked about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Tier
thanks
3s
for
is
bringing
fine.
it up.
Tier 3s is fine. Is that what we're talking about? I see some people talking about it. Are there multiple conversations happening in the chat right now?
Oh, somebody called Naga come in and told me to check out Twitter posts, but it's the localization thing that we talked about earlier.
All right. It's the stuff about Bungie being shut down or shutting down service in certain countries.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
Anyway, it's gonna feel real bad if I gotta go.
Yeah, I wonder if they
all the way
make.
back
I
in.
wonder if they make the change.
But they got to be able to balance keeping players engaged and getting their butts in the seat to play the game with players that are tired of their shit, right? And I don't know if I don't know what the happy medium is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, the other person that they had has a video. Their pinned message is a video for Solo Crota. I don't need to talk about that. We're good. That's from 2023. You confused me.
When the sword was out, the solo Crota was easy. You just walk up to him and hit him with a sword a bunch of times. You
Support the
one-phase
post
them all
if
by
you care
yourself.
about this. Oh, to be fair, I don't care. Play on a VPN, you'll be fine.
I mean, that's true. If you fire up a VPN and you're not in that country when you start your game, it works just fine. You can turn your VPN off right after you get in. All right, so Banshee's got a new voice. I think we talked, I
Yeah,
don't know
okay. Sorry, we don't usually interact that much with the chat during a podcast, but that looked really interesting at first, and then I just found out that it was what we had already talked about, and that's okay. But yes, next on the list is the casting update, Banshee 44. I didn't even notice it was a different actor, but I guess so. Here, it says in preparations. What?
Excuse me?
I didn't even
You
notice.
couldn't immediately tell his voice was way different?
I don't think I've walked up to Banshee 44
okay.
at all since Edge of Fate.
Okay. All right.
He never has anything I need. Once in a while, he's got a good roll on a gun, but none of it's tiered stuff, is it?
No.
Yeah, so has anybody had any need or reason to even talk to him?
I mean, he still has bounties that give you stuff.
Oh, I didn't know he had bounties still.
Really.
All right, cool. All right, that's fair enough. Anyway, what is interesting to me, it says, in preparations for Renegades in the future of Destiny, we decided to recast him. So he must have a bigger role in Renegades?
Yeah, sounds that way. He seems like the kind of character that would be around in a Mos Eisley, quote, inspired location.
Okay. Anyway, but, you know, clearly nobody's had to do any voice lines for Banshee 44 in how many years?
The voice
So
actor was unavailable to do anything else. He has other things. Wasn't really interested, so they just re-recorded all of his existing lines with the new voice actor.
yeah, I guess it makes sense. He's in the booth. It would probably, you know, take an hour to get the existing stuff out of the way and then do all the new stuff. So that's cool. I'll have to go over to him and talk.
All right. Next thing, trials back tomorrow. Burden of Guilt is the weapon.
What is the burden of guilt?
It's a stasis fusion rifle.
Okay. Stasis fusion rifle. Is it any good?
Yeah, it's good for PvP. It's got
so no.
it's got a roll or two that's okay for PvE, but there's the new rapid fire. Stasis fusion is probably better for PvE. And it's going to be Javelin Force, Cirrus, and Endless. So 2 of the maps good, 1 of the maps booty. Be a good time.
Oh, yeah, for the map this weekend, rotate them. I don't like rotation trials weekends. Part of what I'm not, I don't play a ton of Crucible. And when I do, the maps that I learn the best are always the ones where I play a lot of trials that weekend.
Yeah.
So I kind of really like just being able to play the same map over and over again. But I mean, I guess I'm
Are you gonna play
good at
Trials this
Javelin
weekend?
4 and Cirrus Plaza. No, I'm not going to play Trials this weekend, but that's not the point.
I mean, it's pretty
Endless.
easy. Javelin 4. All you
Yeah.
need to worry about is rushing in and controlling rocket. That's the most important thing.
Oh, okay.
And on Endless Veil, the most important thing is getting into cubbies and controlling the middle of the map. So you can control the toilet bowl and you can control the cubbies. If you do that, you're golden. What you don't want to do on Javelin in particular is just rush up to where you can see rocket, try to fucking ADS into there. You're just gonna get yourself killed. You're gonna lose. And if you're on Endless Veil, don't run into the middle lane and just peek down the middle. Get in there and control that bitch. Cirrus is a weird one because there's so much ratty opportunity for movement in there, but most
Last
of the
time,
matches will fight around where heavy spawns in sixes.
last time I played Trials, it was Cirrus. It was fun.
Most people will be fighting in that area with the big hole in the middle with the balcony on one side.
Yeah, yeah.
And the big wall that heavy spawns on, that'll be where most of the action happens.
Yeah. I agree. Nobody goes down below unless there's a.
Control point.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. All right. So this other thing in the TWID is a bunch of display. I don't care. No one cares.
I mean, if I were made out of money, I'd buy
Yeah.
the whole set, put it
Shit's
on my wall. But
expensive.
those things are really expensive. What the small ones are like $60 a piece, $70 a piece usually, something like that.
Yeah, and they're pretty small.
I mean,
And
it's cool. They're cool, and their mounting system's cool. If
Yeah.
you have a bunch of them that you want to swap out, but brother, if I buy art, it's not going in a closet so I can swap it out with other art on my wall. It's going on my fucking wall.
Yeah, exactly. I think the shipping's expensive too because I think they're made in Japan or something.
Yeah. Let's see. I wonder if they have a whole collection. Whole collection pack. No, they don't. These are all the textured ones as well. So the 17 by 12, the 18 by 13 in the States are $49.99 base. If you want to go to like a poster size, like a 27 by 19, they're $110. You do get a discount if you buy multiples, so you get 35% off if you buy 3 or more. But that's still.
I don't get it. I don't get anything unless the extra large is available. I have one display and it's an extra large. It's right here, and it comes it comes in 4 smaller squares.
These ones aren't even available in extra large. You can only get them in large.
I know they do it all the time.
They're 110, and then 70 if you buy 3 of them.
It's stupid. I don't understand why they don't do more of the extra large ones. They're so nice. I love mine. I think it's really cool. I'd love to get more.
I mean, the art's usually good, and the quality of the product is good. It's just, fucking pay for it. You know what I think is funny? Click on the link to go to the landing site that it takes you to immediately.
Oh, I closed it because I'm dumb. Hold on.
Look at their splash screen display at the top. It's like this gaming room that's got like a whole fucking Pac-Man console next to the desk with all the shit on it, and there's this tiny little 8x10 display on the wall. You'd think it'd be a little bit more prominent in the
It does look
marketing
pretty
material.
fucking stupid, yeah. Look, chat. That's what he's talking about. You got this arcade machine, you've got this big desk. Someone using a laptop for gaming, by the way. Get out of here. And then you got this tiny little Last Wish display sitting up here. It's so
That'd
small.
be $50, please. Yeah.
Wild chat. You think they got any Expedition 33 displays?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'd buy the hell out of those.
I'm sure they got some Mass Effect ones.
I have a Mass Effect one. That's the one I have. It's the only one I liked at the time.
What's hot on their store right now? K-pop Demon Hunters, One Piece, Demon Slayer. Man, fucking Phoebes love this plate. Destiny.
It's
Witcher,
in Japan.
Path of Exile, Warhammer, Borderlands.
Anyway, yeah, it's a Japanese, yeah, Borderlands. I get me some K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. Let's go. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't. Shrouded display? No. No. They don't work with plebs.
And that's it. That's the whole thing.
Yep, that is the TWID. And talk about whatever it's called. Localization issues.
Alrighty. Well, this was like the
shortest
energy fucking short downer episode.
Our last few episodes have been downer. They've all had
at least last week's was long and fun. Yeah.
That's fair. Nice. Take that out of context, chat.
Chat, do you like them long and fun or short and sad?
Oh man, yeah, my titles have been pretty. Destiny's Grind Problem, Bungie Backpedals, Endgame is Broken, Glitchgate 2025, and Ash and Iron Disaster. They've been pretty negative. Yikes. The most interesting one was from 2 months ago, right after Edge of Fate drop, and it's called Gambit Saves the Universe. That's a good title. I liked it. Some Shrouded news, I suppose. Catastrophe stream tomorrow. Lots of giveaways. Don't forget to swing by, chat. We'll be giving away our second signed copy of the Edge of Fate Collector's Edition. We're giving away a Game to Give hoodie, one of the Destiny 2 pins that we have, Shrouded Ice Shaker. We're giving away Borderlands 4, the base game, not the Super Deluxe Edition. Sorry, we only got one of those. There's a new SGC Player of the Week award. What that is last year we introduced a Community Player of the Week. Number one was winning whatchamacallit, a desk pad. We discontinued that after about 30 weeks, 32 weeks, 35 weeks. I don't know exactly how many, in favor of coming up with something new. We've come up with an SGC Player of the Week mug. So if you want to get your hands on that, start grinding Community Player of the Week points. It started on Tuesday. The first winner will be announced this Tuesday. And each week is a new chance to grab that number one spot and win yourself a free mug. Mug straight to your door. You don't have to pay anything. It's just yours. Amazing. I know. Amazing. Unless you don't live in the United States, and then you have to pay extra for shipping. Sorry.
Additionally, we are in the final week of Clan Wars for your weekly bounties. So get those weeklies done and turned in before the deadline on Sunday, or asterisk. I'm not going to do points until Monday anyway. So if your admin's cool with you doing some late stuff, I won't even know. And then you've got until the 4th, October 4th, to finish up any monthlies. Once that's wrapped up, we will announce
the winners and maybe have a little bit more news about.
Cool. Next is we're gonna hit you with another Extra Life shot for anybody who knows. Well, everyone knows. He said Sunday, but kind of Monday. Anyway, we we raise money every year for Extra Life. We have a goal to try to hit $4,500 before Tuesday. We are currently at 4,200, so not a lot left to go. Should be pretty easy to knock that out. If we do that, we unlock the 48-hour game day stream rather than the 24-hour game day stream. If you got a cell phone right now, scan this QR code and donate $100 billion to the Children's Savior Fund. I'm just kidding. So Children's Miracle Network. They do, all the hospitals across North America do a bunch of different things. So we're going to be talking about this a lot more until the end of the year, obviously until the game day stream, and then beyond that. Cool news, we were invited to a really neat Extra Life thing that's taking place during the game day weekend, so I declined the offer because I'm expecting to do the 48-hour stream. But it was cool that we got the invite, and then I gave them some feedback that it's really dumb to have on game day weekend since everybody that you're inviting is probably doing a 24-hour stream because it's game day. They said we'll take that into account. I said it nicer than that, but I thought it was a weird time to do it.
Maybe does sound that way.
Yeah. Unless they, set you up with your own stream stuff there and you just stream for 40 hours. Maybe I'll watch it this year so I understand what it is before I decline it next year. Or they won't invite me again because I declined it. Who knows? I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell people. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of advanced GG stuff coming up next month. We've got the sour gummy worm flavor, branded to Shrouded. We rebranded the name to Big Worm Energy. Sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. We've got a white grape flavor coming for Halloween. It's got our Spooktober logo on it. We're supposed to be having a collaboration hoodie come out. And it's not really a collaboration keychain. They're just throwing it in for fun, but it's just the Twitch Shrouded logo. And we're getting one of those new 40-ounce shakers. So lots of stuff coming sometime in October. I don't have exact dates on any of it right now. I've asked them if we could try to bundle it together. No promises on that, but you might see a bundle come out with some of that stuff in it. And I think they're liking us right now. We're dropping a lot of customers their way. So if you're enjoying the Advanced GG, keep on buying it. Make sure to wait for deals and stuff because once all that stuff drops as well, we'll probably have a special discount for launch week. Maybe I don't know for sure actually. So I shouldn't say things that I don't know for sure, but I'm dumb. So. So lots of stuff coming. Thank you guys for supporting the community. Coming to the streams. They recognize it, and the streams are big. Buying the sponsorships. That reminds me, we're killing the Matchmasters mobile sponsorship, just absolutely annihilating and demolishing it. Thank you guys. We're up to almost $1,000 for you guys playing fucking Matchmasters. Matchmasters, chat. Matchmasters. So there is 6 days and 20 hours left. If you haven't downloaded it, make sure to grab it now. Link is in the Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube or listening on podcast services, you should watch our Twitch chat. You should watch our Twitch. It's really cool. Anybody who's already playing it, you've got 6 days to get as far as you can, earn as many loyalty points as you can. If anybody happens to hit that glorious 40,000 trophy mark, we've got a bunch of free giveaways for you, including silver, loyalty points, and SGC ice shakers directly from Advanced GG once again. That's it. I think I've sold out enough at the end of the podcast. If you want to support us any other way, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're watching on a podcatcher, make sure to, rate it, tell your friends. Well, don't tell your friends unless they play Destiny. Nobody wants to listen to this shit. And if you're watching on Twitch, just keep watching. Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and that helps out a lot. All right, that's it.
All right.
All right. You got anything left to say?
No, it's all been said.
Oh, it's all been said. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for watching episode 125 this week at Shrouded. A little lighter episode, not as much stuff going on. But yeah, it was good. Can't wait for the epic raid, and I can't wait to feel weak again. Great job, Bungie. All right, I was your host, A Greener. Thanks for Mr. Rec for being here. Everybody, you have a great week, and we will see you next time on This Week at Shrouded. Bye.
Bye.